start.
Alright, let's go.
So happy.
What's going on, guys? GNG's right here. We're at with the only. Sorry, I got nervous. Sorry, we're with the one and only Jicko.
Yo, what's up?
He's the owner of All the Time Barbershop, which has just recently opened. And now I've known Jicko for about 2 years.
Yeah,
now.
2 years.
About 2 years. I will say a quick shout out to Mel Mangrabang to introducing me to this guy. Back when he used to do haircuts at his place.
Yeah.
How long have you been cutting hair there? Like
At home, inside my house for like 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah, 5 years.
Crazy, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Crazy,
And you
actually.
were doing like cuts at school as well back in the day, hey? I think I remember that story.
Yeah, I used to do cuts at the school bathroom until I got caught out by one of the teachers. Yeah. I was on the hustle, bro. I did one cut at recess, one cut at lunch. Lasted about a week.
So they let you do it at the school?
$20 a day.
So,
Cause two haircuts, $10 each, bro. I got $100.
That's a black market deal right there.
Yeah, bro.
that's
I'll
lunch, man. That's lunch.
That's large.
Yeah, man. It was actually hectic.
Yeah.
But it didn't last long. So.
But yeah, no. So Jicko's been cutting hair for quite a while, and like, man, like you do like a lot of amazing work too, and like you know you bring
Thank
that
you.
kind of the joy and chill vibes, like even if it was at your place too, like
Look at
Appreciate
it.
it, bro. I really appreciate it.
yeah, like yeah, just really happy for you, man. Like you did really well.
Thanks, bro. Thank you.
But first we'll do some questions. This is the first thing that we're doing
Alright,
now.
yeah, so we're doing this thing. So every guest, we ask them these same three questions. Basically, the first question is, who is your favorite NBA team?
My favorite NBA all time?
Yeah, you
All
could
time or
say-
current?
Well,
Team?
give your all time and your current.
Right, I should have prepared for this. All time favorite. Oh, my current team right now is Lakers. On that bandwagon. I don't care if you call me bandwagon, bro. I don't care.
Bandwagon.
But all time, this is random as, but I like the
Hawks?
No, yeah, but
It was like-
the 2012 Hawks, bro, with Mike Bibby, Joe Johnson, and Josh Smith, bro, and Al Horford, bro. That was probably like,
pretty
what a
lit.
throwback.
that was probably like the team that I was like a diehard fan of for like a few years up until Josh Smith left. I don't know why he was my favorite player, bro. He was actually my favorite player at one
Was it
point.
because of his dunk contest?
Yeah, I think it was just that, and I was just like, I don't want to be that guy that always likes the top.
Like the underdog guy.
Yeah, I wanted that underdog. That guy never even got All-Star, but it was just like, I just wanted to like him because he was fresh, bro. He was his dunks were hectic. Cause Jay Smooth, bro.
Actually, yeah, he had a pretty smooth jumper.
Yeah.
Where is he now? What the heck? No, he's overseas. Isn't
He just
he?
gained.
Is he?
Nah, he just like gained weight and like he's in Big Three now, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he
is.
had that matchup with Joe Johnson and he lost, bro.
Oh, shoot.
I so Joe.
And our second question is, who's your favorite player of all time?
Besides myself. No.
I mean, he is the 3-on-3 champion at
The hustle.
The Hustle.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah,
your team gunned it.
Oh no, we were dirty, man. I played dirty. My favorite player is the one and only GOAT.
Lonzo Ball.
no, the GOAT James, bro.
Ooh. So you're saying he's the GOAT?
I say he's a GOAT.
Okay.
You hear that, EJ?
I know, unpopular opinion, but
Nah. I reckon he's
I have my reasons, man.
I will say that he is the best player of our generation now.
Yeah, 100%.
So he can
definitely.
be on the debate.
Yeah.
And our last question is, who would be your all-time starting five?
All right, we'll go. I'd say I'd go Bron, of course. Point guard. Who do I go for point? Like, well,
Put Bron as
like
guard.
yeah,
LeBron can play anything.
yeah. I'd put LeBron at point, LeBron at small forward, LeBron at point center. Like my favorites though, I'd probably put like Steve Nash at point
That's a good one.
because he was one of my favorites at one point. Shooting guard. Oh, of course MJ. Of course. That's like no contest.
And this is after he said that LeBron James is the guy.
But
I mean, you can still say he's the goat.
yeah.
Still say he's the goat.
But what's it called? LeBron would be of course at point as well as small forward, and power. Bro, I didn't think.
No, the power forwards are always the weird ones.
Yeah,
as
it's
well,
always the
but-
weird one.
Yeah.
But I definitely put Shaq at center. He's like,
Okay.
bro. If you ever watch like his when he was in the Lakers, how dominant he was. When he pushed that white dude over after that. Oh, that was
Was it Mike Dunleavy? Yeah. Was it
Yeah.
Mike Dunleavy? Was it?
I don't even know,
So
bro.
it was the New York Knicks.
I don't know. Some dude pushed him over. It was just like after he pushed him over, and I'd probably go with well that'd be two centers like pro Kareem, bro.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
can
like,
put him in
two
the
centers,
yeah,
two
yeah.
centers, bro. Imagine Kareem and Shaq in the same
That would be
team.
crazy.
Like one was like deep inside, the other doing hook shots.
A little bit of finesse.
And it's gonna be hard to guard. Like if you have another center, it's gonna be
Yeah,
way too
man.
hard to guard the paint.
Yeah, bro.
That defensive presence too, like having those two.
Yeah.
Far out later.
Steve Nash is probably the most random one in that bunch, but
So,
but like I love the pure points. That's why he was like,
Yeah, I agree.
yeah, you need a pure point somewhere.
that 4 of those 5 players are Lakers. Do you realize that? Steve Nash,
True.
LeBron,
Everyone
Kareem,
but Jordan.
except Jordan.
Yeah, bro. Because only goats in
I mean,
Lakers.
Steve Nash doesn't count. He was 40 at the time.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
true.
He still did an assist to Dwight, the best Laker player ever.
Yeah, Dwight, bro. Love Dwight, bro.
Hey, he's doing pretty well now, but
Yeah, okay, cool. Let's talk about his barbershop. Let's move on.
but yeah, no, it's finally great to finally be here too. It was a bit of like a struggle as well because we were meant to record I think it was in April or something.
Yeah,
Before COVID.
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then pandemic happened. And
Yeah, man.
did you get affected heaps during?
Nah, actually, it was actually all good, because a lot of barbershops decided to just close the shopping center ones and whatnot. Like the shops that really relied on walk-ins, but because we were really booking based, it also helped limit how many people were inside the shop. So it stayed safe, and I think people knew that anyways, because we never have a line or anything in here. It's always just people that are waiting would just be the next person. Yeah, type of thing. So it was good, and it stayed busy anyways. Hey, surprisingly, I thought coronavirus would have been a bad thing for the business because it only happened 3 weeks into business, but it ended up working for the better because we got to stay open, and it was sick.
Yeah,
And-
because
yeah.
sorry.
Oh yeah, and it was ended up being a blessing because if I originally thought that it was a bad thing that coronavirus happened, and I opened the business, but then it ended up being good because if I didn't have the business yet, I would have just been at home, and then you couldn't have people at your house.
Yeah,
all the
it
time.
would have been worse.
That would have been even, yeah. Because when the closures first started, I was just man, maybe I should have opened after, but it was actually good that I
It was a
opened
good
before,
thing,
yeah.
Perfect timing, man.
That's
Yeah, man.
awesome.
Blessing,
It was hectic.
blessing.
Blessed as, bro. Blessed af.
Yeah, because I remember. So actually, the last time I was here was when you had your opening too.
Yeah, that was 5 months ago yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Well, actually,
Good timing that week.
Yeah.
5 months.
well, 5 months ago yesterday from the first day of opening. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you opened a week, you did
A week before the party,
official
yeah.
opening,
Yeah.
the week after.
Yeah.
Because I remember I think it was soon after the COVID wave happened and lockdown started happening. I was even thinking of because I have other mates who have their own businesses too, and they got
Yeah.
hit hard. And I just remembered you. I was wondering how you're going,
you.
but
Thanks for remembering me.
of course, bro. But yeah, and also when did you have a new guy that also helps you cut hair as well?
Yeah.
Joey?
Now we got we have 5 people now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we got Lobo that was here like from when we opened, and then I had one mate, Henry. I've been cutting his hair for like 4 years, and then during coronavirus, his parents were like, "Oh, no haircuts at home." I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got a spare seat right there. You just."
That's sick.
Yeah.
Man.
So then he started like doing cuts here. Now he's just doing it on Saturdays because he has another job. And then like 3 weeks ago, we just got Boston Blends, this other barber from the area, and he's killing it already.
Shout
And
out.
yeah, but he's only here on Mondays and Wednesdays, but like Thursdays and Saturdays is like really busy. So I'm like, I have this other guy named EJ. That's EJ. No, I got another mate. No, just yeah, and he's we're just training him. Well, he's already good. It's just like refining his skills and stuff to get him ready for.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Oh, good, bro.
We'll have the roster down in the link in the description.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So I don't think I've ever like asked you this before, but like I guess where'd you find like inspiration, find this passion of yours? Because obviously, like, I remember, I think, while you were cutting hair, I remember you were even thinking about going into real estate as well.
Oh yeah, I actually did work in real estate for like 6 months in 2018. That was so random. When I told people I worked in real estate, it was just like, what the heck? Yeah,
Really?
and then
But you have, like you have good people skills, but like
yeah, but it's like, for me, it's hard to talk about something I'm not like passionate about.
Yeah.
Like for me, but like, it doesn't mean I can't be passionate about real estate because I know people are. But for me, I haven't bought a house like on my own, and like I was working with properties that was like for investment purposes and stuff. And it's hard for me to convince someone to invest in houses if I wasn't passionate about it. So like maybe in the future, and I buy my own house and I invest in something, and then I reap the rewards. I can talk from experience, but I couldn't talk from experience. And that's why I felt like I couldn't be convincing about stuff.
Yeah.
But not that I didn't really try that much, but like I didn't have the passion for it. But who knows, maybe in the future. But like right now, I love what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But it's so random. I also did mortgage broking before that as well. I'm qualified.
Man of all experiences.
Yeah,
Man of
but
all-
that's a different story. But yeah, I'm not doing that stuff either. So yeah. Just focusing on the shop now, man. Loving it.
Yeah, of course.
That's like, man, as long as you're loving what you do,
100.
Because what's that saying they say? Like, if you love what you do, it's not considered a job.
Yeah, like you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah, that's the saying. I don't know the saying.
Yeah, it's something like that.
But there's a saying out there.
There is a saying.
What's that?
And
I
it goes
remember that
something like
video
that.
when he's like, whatever it is, just don't do it.
Yeah. Guys, don't judge the book, judge the cover. I mean, no, don't, whatever it is, just don't do it.
That was going through my head. I was just like, whatever it is, you know this.
Yeah.
You're doing that.
Yeah, bro.
But I guess but I guess where like did you actually like first get like inspiration to cut hair?
Cause like I was never in a point where I didn't know how to cut hair. No, like there was never a point where I didn't know how to cut hair, and I was like, oh, maybe I should be a barber or whatever. It was just like the way I started cutting hair was like my brother asked me for a haircut one time, and then like I grew up with my dad cutting my hair. So like we had the tools that there's a photo of me over there.
I saw
yeah,
that.
that's my dad
That's
cutting
so
my
cute,
hair.
man.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, that was my first haircut ever. So that was kind of cool. But yeah, so I had the tools lying around. My brother asked me for a cut. It was whack. I remember what I did. It was trash, bro. But like it was good timing, eh? That's why like I'm really grateful like at the timing of it all, because it was at a time where no one gave a crap about the hair anyways. It was like 2 back and sides, leave the top, and then let the top grow out. So it was like, yeah, like my brother didn't really care. And then I started doing my own hair, and then I found out a few of my other mates were doing their own hair. So we all just started doing each other's hair about like, this was like 7 years ago now. And then like probably like along the way, I just started doing my friends' hairs when they were over my place. So like yeah, I realized I was not too bad at it. So it was like, so I just kept doing it. But I never even watched YouTube videos yet. And then I think one time I just thought maybe I should actually like look up what the proper way to do stuff is. And I started watching YouTube videos, and then I saw like all these videos about like the whole barber culture, like barbershop owners getting interviewed and saying how it's like the best job in the world. And it was like oh, true, eh? And then like I probably got heaps of inspo from these guys in America, out in LA. There's like this YouTube video about their shop. I was like, what the heck? There's these filler barbers out in LA like killing it. Like, and then like at the time there wasn't many like filler barbers out here. And then I found out there's like another filler barber shop in San Francisco that was killing it as well. Like they're probably like all the only other filler barber I knew in this area was like me, Sam Patinas, and like Kevin Gonzon at the time.
Bajun.
Wow, what a throwback.
Oh, no, he's goat, bro. We can't talk about the goat.
He's the god of filler barbers, right?
Yeah, bro. But yeah, man, I got like I think I just got the info from that. I was like, oh, that's actually sick. People out like in America killing it. But now there's like heaps of filler barbers now, which is like it's cool to see. Hey, like, and then yeah, I think from then on I just like got inspired to like cut hair because I learned more about the culture. How it's like it's just a place where, like the barbershop culture is just like a place where guys go and like talk about everything that they're into. You know, like. And being in Western Sydney, we're all into the same thing, bro. We're like, we come in the shop, we talk about like shoes, basketball. Yeah, like we're always playing like whatever new music is out there. We're all up, like what's called, we're all into the same music. Like it's all about the same stuff. Talk about random like politics stuff, and yeah, it's always sick. Everyone has like opinion on something, and like the barbershop's like the place where guys get to chat about it, you know?
Yeah. Because, like, the culture in America with barbershops, like, it's an actual thing.
Yeah.
Like the African-American community, it's a place where they can chill. Like, even people who don't have a job, they just sit there.
Yeah, people that don't even...
talk, you know?
Yeah, people that don't even need a cut. Like, I love it when, like, my mates and, like, even when clients come here in... people just come here, like, they don't have a cut, but they come in groups.
Shout out to Prince Ray is over there.
Yeah.
What up, Prince?
But yeah, just cool when like guys are just here chilling and like just enjoying the environment that we have here. And yeah, man, like no judgment when we're here. Yeah, just always just kick back, you know. We're always like I don't know about other jobs, but like some jobs they're always like tied us with it, like with everything, you know. Everything has to be formal, everything has to be like yeah, but like in a barbershop, like anyone including workers can be themselves, you know.
Yeah.
Like just chill. That's all. That's a good life, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. I think one of my cuts we were just like talking, and it was like leading up to you like getting this shop here.
Oh yeah, man.
And it was like, yeah, I just remember like how you've already like kind of envisioned it, like how you did want it to like be just a chill place for people, even if they're not getting cut. Yeah, just come, just be themselves.
Yeah, bro.
Good chats.
It's hectic. We just got league pass as well, so.
Oh, you can claim that in tax.
Maybe, yeah, bro.
Work tax. Our business tax.
Yeah, man.
Don't worry, I got you, bro.
Yeah, man. So I'm keen for the NBA to come back.
Oh, that's gonna be hectic.
Have you been watching any of like the bubble videos?
No,
like
not the bubble
vlogs?
videos.
Oh, okay.
No.
Have you guys actually?
Yeah, like I've seen a few episodes.
I've seen the JaVale McGee one.
Yeah.
I heard that guy from Sixers makes good videos too.
Oh, Matisse Thybulle, I think.
However you say his name.
Yo, he's actually not a bad player, but
Yeah, it's good.
he's a good two-way kind of playmaking and
man.
defense. Pretty not convinced. But yeah.
Back on LeBron. LeBron's still good.
What's Matisse on? It's like second year. I think it's his first year actually. He's rookie. Oh yeah.
No, damn.
He'll be there. We'll never know. Timestamp it. What time is it? It's I can't read my.
It's almost 6, bro.
Oh, it's almost 6. There you go. I got the time wrong, and we said what was his name again?
Matisse.
Batiste bomb.
Batista.
Yeah. So you never know. Maybe he might blow up, and then we can just say, "Hey, remember that time we were at All the Time Barber Shop?" And we're talking about him. Look at us now.
How long have you been thinking about? So when you started cutting hair, when did it start to think, maybe I should open up
A shop?
yeah, and just go through the process of like having this like place, because we've all walked past this place. It used to be a karate shop and all
Yeah,
that.
bro. I got those gloves from here.
Yeah, what's his name?
Oh, that's mad.
Like 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, so
Like probably that same night where I was watching those YouTube videos on like those barbershops, that was probably the same time where I actually thought about like having my own shop. So that's kind of like what sparked it. And then like that was like in year 12. And then after year 12, I was working at a shop. And then like my actual goal at the time was to work in LA. Yeah, I wanted to work there.
To work for an actual established
to work
barber.
for a barbershop there. Because my tape teacher at the time's brother owns Legends Barbershop in LA, and they cut like some celebrities, and even you remember that video on Facebook of that Philo barber that cut Steph Curry's hair?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that guy? Yeah, that guy works at that same shop.
Oh.
Yeah, so my tape teacher's brother owns it. So like I would have had a job there.
Yeah.
But then like yeah, that didn't end up happening. And I think the reason, and then like I've always just thought to myself, because I really didn't enjoy working for someone at a barber shop. Like because I think I didn't like, my ex-boss won't see this, but like, yeah. Nah, just like he was now I wouldn't say names or anything, but he was a good guy, but like not the best boss. And I just thought that like
Just don't want to be in that environment.
yeah. And then I remember I used to complain about not getting breaks and stuff, and then I remember I told my tape teacher, I was like, man, I don't get breaks. Can I work at your shop and stuff? It was like, and he just laughed at me, and he was just like, oh, John, like that's the barber life, man. Like we don't get breaks. I'm like, what? That's whack. And I was just like, and then after that time, I was just like, you know what? Next time I work at a shop, it's going to be my shop. And then like
Change the game.
Yeah,
Change the game.
and then I ended up quitting. And then that's the time where I tried to do like mortgage working, and I tried to do real estate. And then like I actually thought I was like, I thought I was happy doing that stuff. But then there came a point in my life where like I was getting like this little uneasy feeling of like as if I wasn't like something was wrong. Like I don't know, God put some sort of feeling in my side. And then like I just like, instead of like wishing it away, I was just always like to God, like, oh, whatever it is, like you're trying to tell me through this like little like empty feeling, like just keep it there until I know, like keep it there until like I see like what you're trying to tell me through it. And then yeah, like it was kind of cool because people never really asked me when I was people that I usually always cut would never ask me when I'm gonna open up a shop, because like I'd already tell them that like I'd probably open up in the future after I get money from real estate, or like after like I get money from like whatever, and then just open that up when I'm like 30 or 40 or whatever. But then yeah, one of my clients that I've been cutting for ages was just like, oh, when are you gonna open up your own shop? And I was just like, oh damn, man, maybe that's it, eh? Like, yeah. So that's kind of what like sparked it. And it's like, because everyone always asked me that, but my response was always like, nah, like in the future, like, and like yeah, that after that, like it was before that, like I was reading this book, and then like this Bible verse came out. I forgot the exact verse, but somewhere in Isaiah saying how like, do you not perceive it? I'm showing you a new thing, like ways in the wasteland, like something. I forgot like how it goes, like, and it was just like what it pretty much means is like you don't see it yet, but like God is doing something, and God is gonna like show me something. And then like I read it in that book, but it kind of just like went over my head. But then later that night I was at church, and then like someone read that same verse out loud. I'm like, oh, maybe God's like trying to tell me like trying to emphasize that same verse. And then like the day after that was when my friend asked me when I was gonna have a shop.
That's sick.
Yeah. Yeah. So after that, I just thought about it, and then I was still in that like real estate mindset. I was like, and I just thought like, oh, maybe like when I open up a shop, I'd have more clients. I mean, that's more people that I can sell a house to. But then like it slowly just shifted to like, nah, like this is where like I felt God wanted me to be and stuff. And then like a week later, I went back to TAFE to finish off my course. And then like it was a 1-year course, but I had the same teacher, and he was just like, bro, like you don't even need to be here. Like he finished me in like 3 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was sick. And then when I applied for like council approval for the shop, they're like, I asked them like, oh, do you guys need my TAFE degree to show that I'm qualified? It's like, oh no, like you don't even need that. I'm like, oh cool. I didn't even need my TAFE degree.
There goes my 3 months.
Yeah, but like there goes like 2.5K, whatever. But like, I'm like damn, bro. I thought I needed one. Like to open up a shop, like no, there's no such thing as a barber license in Australia. They have one in America, but like like other trades, like you need a license.
Yeah.
And if you don't have a license and you're working, that means you're an apprentice. Because there's an apprenticeship for barbering, but there's no license after you're qualified. So it's like, yeah. So it's just like, bruh, okay, whatever. I got a certificate there. I don't even put a frame on it.
Just a flex.
There's all these frames and all these photos, but like the certificate, like, oh, that's whatever. But yeah, and then from there, then that's when like I started planning for a shop, and it's crazy. Like I still think like I'm hella young, like I'm only 23, and like I still think it's insane, man. So hella blessed, bro.
So where did you get the name All the Time?
Yeah, I was just like when I was thinking for the name, like I had no idea what to name a barbershop. I didn't want to sound lame or anything, and I just thought how like at church, like. When like whoever's at the front goes like, oh, God is good, and then everyone all the time and all the time God is good. And then that's pretty much how I came up with the name. And then like that was like one thing, and then like I realized the name was good because like when I was cutting at home, unlike other barbershops, I was always cutting up like early morning, but I was also cutting late at night as well. Like I was always finishing cuts up at like 9, and I found that for myself, that's what worked well with like my clients. So I wanted to work at the similar hours here. So that's why like at this place we open at 8, and then like on Mondays we close at 8. Wednesdays, Thursdays we close at 10 p.m. and then like we work flexible. Yeah. So we have flexible hours like to really just fit like everyone, and just that's how I like it rode with the name. And then my mate was like, bro, you're just like a ripoff of Anytime Fitness. I'm like, hey.
I didn't realize that though.
Nah, no one thinks that. Don't worry.
I never even thought
I
about
never
it
thought of that. Because when I thought All the Time, like I didn't actually think that you got it from there. But then, have you guys seen Kevin Hart stand up when they do the whole? Wait, what? Cut.
Sorry, I can just edit it out.
Yeah. Just.
Which one?
Oh,
that's right. That's just the
be
BTS one, right? Oh, that's like the actual.
That's okay. I mean,
don't worry about it then.
That's alright.
Yeah, it'll just be.
We'll just do it for the
just
beginning.
use what just switch on what it has.
Yeah. That's alright. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Okay, continue. What did you say, Kevin Hart?
Yeah.
Which?
Yeah. All right. So I actually thought about the All the Time, like the one you were saying in church, because in Kevin Hart's stand up, they made a joke about how they go, what's it called? They go, in black church they say, I just want to say God is good all the time, and then in response they say all the time God is good. So I was like, that must be it. So then when you actually confirmed that, I was like, man, that really is it.
Oh man, yeah, you knew it. And then like the last thing for it was just like with the whole time, like where like that same barber in America that I first got inspo from that fella dude, his shop was called Capsule Barbershop. And then the reason why they called it that, because like they said like when they come in, it was like it feels like a time capsule. And then like everyone likes that like little vintage, like retro, like throwback type of like vibe, because that stuff is timeless anyways. And like I always like the thrift shops and whatnot, so that's why I have like just like iconic photos and like people and stuff that I'm into in here. So like with that whole time thing, it's just like Same thing as like what the capsule thing. Like there's like it's like a throwback in here, like with like random, like the Kobe. There's like a freaking Don Bradman somewhere.
All these photos,
Muhammad Ali, like,
they're like iconic and all the and
so
timeless.
It rode with the name as well.
Yeah.
So that was like the 3 reasons why we came up with that name.
Actually, which one's like was the hardest piece to get?
Oh, all of these were there. Everything was from Google, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just printed it out. Yeah, yeah, bro. And then like
old school style, man.
yeah, bro. And then I just got all the frames from like Salvas and Vinny's.
That's mad.
Yeah, so I kind of just DIY'd everything, bro.
It still looks freaking mad. But
What would you say is your favorite piece?
that mirror that almost fell down.
That's my favorite.
That's the most expensive one, isn't it?
Oh, we should put that video in.
We'll put it there.
put it
You'll
in.
understand why.
You'll understand why.
It wasn't me.
I don't know. Hey, I like a lot of the photos. I probably like my favorite one is probably the LeBron chase down block on Iguodala in the is that 2016 finals?
I think
All
so,
the Golden
yeah.
State Warriors fans hate that photo. But Le goat.
So do you and like so a lot of these pieces are donated like the shoes and stuff, yeah?
Oh yeah. Oh no, those are mine.
Oh, okay. Well, because I was like, man, the only reason I'm thinking that is because I know that you're an Adidas fan, like with the Stan Smiths, the
Yeah.
Zia
Oh my gosh.
Oh, it doesn't look like he's.
Are you no longer?
Good
oh,
memories
what?
of
No. Like I still like Adidas, but man, I don't know. I was like a huge fan of Adidas when I was in high school. I think I just wanted to be different, eh?
Yeah.
Everyone like Nike, no one.
Like the rush runs and stuff.
Yeah, and then like when everyone the Roshi runs in, and then
Yeah.
like the ZX Flux came out, I'm like, oh yes, Adidas got a competitor, got the equivalent now, and I just kept talking about how like Roshi runs are better. I mean, ZX Flux better than Roshi.
You know what? I will say this because I got wide feet. I love Adidas for sure. Like I'm wearing Jordans right now, but if I only do it to flex.
I think I used to say that as well. Like all the Adidas ball shoes were heaps more comfy.
Yeah, right. Oh my gosh!
Like KD's got the skinniest foot out, bro.
Yeah, and like even LeBron's shoes, like
They're chunky,
yeah.
but they're still like narrow.
they're so narrow.
Yeah.
Like I'm a size 12, but the only thing that fits me is a size 14. And but the thing is, it's so long, but the width perfect. But yeah, I don't buy it unless it was like the only Nike shoe that I've liked to date is the Paul George.
Oh yeah,
that one.
Yeah, that's actually what I wear now. Actually,
yeah. But then other than that, I'm rocking my Adidas if I have to, man.
Oh, but Concord 11's like the best. 11's is like the best ball shoe ever.
Oh, you like
I
it?
wore them in ball like 2 weeks ago. They're so comfy, bro. Like I'm probably not gonna wear them again though, because every time someone stepped on my foot, I'd look down. I'd stop mid play, like mid defense, where I look down quick. I'm like, oh, back in D. Yeah, bro. Oh,
Yo, I need to wipe off this dirt off my Jordans.
It's got a scuff, bro. Anyone got Jason Mark? Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna wear them again, but bro, they're comfy, man.
Oh man, I still have mine. Like I have mine from America like a couple years ago. I've only like worn it twice, and that's just to wear it out. I've
What
never
size are you?
Mine's an 8.5.
Oh, never mind. I would have bought them off there, maybe.
What size are you?
10.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it was small feet, bro.
I would have sold you mine, but I'm size 12.
I'll get it.
Oh yeah, we got one.
Oh man.
So you would say that the Concords are your favorite?
Like ball shoe? Or yeah, probably. You know how cause Concord 11's like my favorite like Jordan like ever. The only reason I got into Jordans, cause like on 2K you can choose what shoes my player wears.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Every I think there's 2K11 or 2K12. Every shoe always just had like +2, +4, +5. There's always +5 like agility, +2 speed, +3 jump shot. But the only thing that was like more than +5 was like a +10 dunk, and that was the Concord 11. I was like, what the heck? Why this shoe looks whack? But then I think my player was like on like 70 on his dunk, but once I put him on, they were like on 80, and I was doing the dunk. My player was like lit straight off that water shoes, and then I looked it up, and then I saw like all the NBA players like had a pair, you know.
Yeah. Even what's his name?
Giannis, I think wears a. Oh, not
no.
in game.
What's his name? Who was it?
Kobe wore them in a suit once.
Ray. Ray loves the 11s. Yeah. Even Chris Paul, before he got his signature shoe, he was wearing either the 4s or the 11s.
4s? He wore 4s in game?
Yeah.
Is that? I don't even know.
It's so uncomfortable. I love the style of it, but it's
sick, but
it's so uncomfortable
it is,
for me.
Yeah.
It's because boxy as.
You know, the only shoe that I like, the only Jordan that I felt comfortable in playing is the 3s, because they're good for big guys.
Oh really?
Yeah, because
that's wide.
They got the support at the bottom. So when I've jumped and I've landed, I'm like, man, it's like jumping on air, because that was the first time that the air bubble was exposed in the shoe in the Jordan. So I was like, man, I got to keep wearing these.
Yeah.
Have you actually got like a lot of people? So since you opened the shop, have you got a lot of people like inspired by you to like go ahead with you, not just like opening a barbershop, like just business in general?
Some people, a handful of people like message me saying how like it's nice to see someone like out from the West side, like following like their dream and whatnot. But like I think I always have conversations about it. Like when people just like let me know that like it's cool what we're doing, I was like, yeah, man. Like I always just like encourage them to like just go for it, eh? Like yeah, don't worry about that. Like, no, I don't say like don't worry about uni, but like I always tell people, especially like high school kids, like instead of like just jumping into uni to do like a degree, like just for the sake of a degree, like just find out what you want to do. Yeah. And then like whether that requires like uni or not, like then do uni or just do like or do TAFE or do like or just but yeah, just always tell people to just go for it, eh? Even if they're older as well, like it's never too late as well. Like just chuck the risk, man. Like you won't like the biggest regrets is the chances you don't take, you know, stuff like that, or whatever it is, whatever they're going.
But I guess like what we're like, I'm pretty sure there was like some challenges that you had to face mentally as well, because it's like starting
100%,
business young as well, and so how did you like go through it? Like identify it, and then like how did you go through it and stuff like that?
Like with the like mentally, like there's always just going to be like doubt and stuff. Like I had heaps of doubt with this, like with me opening up a shop. Like it doesn't look like it sometimes, but I was actually worried like I was gonna like lose clients opening up a shop. Like I'm gonna have to pay rent.
Oh,
now.
really? Losing?
Oh, because like I had to up the price, but
okay.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then like yeah, no, there's always like the thought in the back of my head that like it might not be successful. But then I think it's always like when it comes to that stuff, as guys, we're always like guys never like show weakness. But I think it's always good to like it's good, like not to show weakness like publicly, but like have the right support networks type of thing. Like you have your friends that you know that if you are open to them, they are there to help you and stuff. So I was just like really open to like a handful of people about like my like what I was worried about, and like they'd always just like encourage me, and like they help you like what's it called, put your like your mental thought or your mental training like back on the right track type of thing. Like that's why like you always need people and stuff. So yeah, I think when it came to like the struggles of opening this shop, it's just like being like admit your vulnerability and stuff, and just your friends, especially like your closest friends, they'll be there to help you out whatever you're thinking.
Jicko, man, full-time barber, part-time inspiration, part-time businessman. All right, here we go, man of all trades.
Shut up, bro. Blessed, man.
Did you have
real estate as well?
Here we go.
Not that one.
They need to go to.
Weren't you looking for a house? This is the guy.
No, bro, that's the old me. I just cut hair now, bro.
You can just be like cutting hair, and you're like, hey, you can save interest on your mortgage.
Bro. Oh, bro.
You want that double service,
Yeah, bro. The property market in this city is growing by 12% every year. Invest now and save.
That's crazy.
It's like
Yeah.
here's 50 for the haircut. Here's another 10 for the
Yeah,
advice.
financial advice. No, I'm kidding. I know nothing now, man. Like I know dudes that don't even have a qualification know more about property than I do, bro.
That's alright, man. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
Actually, out of curiosity, did anyone ever tell you like, oh, this is probably not a good idea, or like,
Yeah, what'd your parents say?
My parents, my mom was really supportive of it. Like, both my parents are really supportive of it. Like, of course, Philip parents want you to. Well, actually, not my mom. Like, yeah, my parents aren't gonna watch this anyway.
no, it's up to you what you want to
Yeah,
disclose.
no, it's
anyways.
cool.
Yeah,
But like, you know how Philip parents are. I won't say who was what, but like which one was said what. But like, a lot of like Philip parents want you to go to uni because the mentality is like. You're in a country that has the opportunity that provides HEX that lets you do what course you want to do. So like, why not make the most of it? Which is fair. Like, cause in Phil's it's like it's different. It's like it's harder there. But I always think like, but if you're gonna do something you don't like in uni for the sake of uni, like what's the point type of thing? Yeah,
You're
like
just gonna be down and dead.
yeah, bro. Because like if you think about it, like whatever you do. Whatever you decide to do, if it's the one thing that you're gonna do for the rest of your life, that's like 45 years from the time you're 20 to like 65. That's like 45 years, bro. That can change after 10. Like that can change after 5. Like it's like
That's true, man.
life's not so tied down as what it may seem like sometimes.
See, part-time inspiration. I'm telling you, part-time inspiration.
Yeah, it's like
You need to get up on the podium and be like, do what you want.
yeah, 100% do what you want, you know? Like, of course, like some people are in like situations where it's harder to do what they want, you know? Like, it's a bit tougher, like, cause they got like other responsibilities, but like, yeah, you can make it happen.
Yeah.
Just like, even if it just takes longer than expected, ends up being worth it, you know?
I think also like it's great because you have such a loyal, like I was gonna say fan base. You have such loyal clients kind of thing and
Yeah,
customers.
100%, man.
And like
Yeah, they're so good.
I know that especially I wasn't here on opening day, but from the photos from Raison Images, is that your Instagram, Prince?
Prince.
Is that your Instagram, Raison? Oh, Raison the images there we go. Link in the description. yeah, like
oh man,
I
that was
saw
crazy.
it. It's crazy.
bro,
Yeah.
that was actually like surprising. Yeah, like that was. I had like people I didn't even know coming to the show. Like, man, hectic.
It's funny because I have a colleague at work. When I added him on Facebook, the mutual friend was you.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, how do you know Jicko? And he's like, oh, I got my haircut done by him. And I'm like,
who's
"Bro,
this?
shit, I forgot his name.
Are you sure this is a real person?
This is a friend.
Where do you work? Where do you work?
He HLB manager. He's an accountant. He works in the audit team. He lives in like Liverpool area.
I don't know.
Remind me.
Which kind of mine lives in Liverpool?
He
That
said
does
he's got a
accounting.
haircut from you once.
That's accounting.
Hey, you know what? Don't blame me. I have like everyone's not been at work, so I gotta actually look. Fuck, what's his name? Oh, Jose.
Jose.
I don't know his surname. I said colleague. Okay.
Diaz?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so
I don't-
random. What the heck? He does accounting.
Yeah, he's an auditor.
What the hell? Isn't he like young as?
Isn't he like your age?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's probably new. He came in as a new grad.
I don't even know. So Jello, I didn't know what you're doing, eh?
But yeah, what's it called? I added him on Facebook, and I was like, "Bro, you know Jik?" And he's like, "Yeah, how do you know him?" And I'm like, "Oh,
So
we're
random.
mates from the West." And I thought he was from the West, but he's from Liverpool. And then he goes, "Yeah, I get my haircuts by him like sometimes." I'm like, "Fuck, bro, what a small world."
That's
But,
funny.
yeah.
That's so random.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's funny.
you don't know it, but then you've got people around Sydney. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's actually insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I still don't believe it sometimes, eh?
Yeah, I was gonna say it would feel surreal sometimes, right?
Yeah,
Like,
100%. Like every day still like I think every day I'm like reminded at how like surreal it is. Especially like, cause I see that photo, like I see a photo of my old shop, like my house,
Yeah.
like, every single day, and like there's probably a day where that doesn't go by where I think about like when I used to cut at home and when I used to cut in the garage, in the backyard and stuff.
Yeah.
That's probably one thing I always remember.
That's
Yeah,
insane, man. That's
like-
crazy. Humble beginnings,
Yeah,
bro.
like super humble, man. Like crazy. I just said super humble as if I'm like the most humble. That's not really a humble thing to say.
Cut.
I'm the most humble guy ever.
It's like when they say, "What's your qualities?" Well, I'm very, very humble.
Yeah, bro. The most humble, in fact. More humble than you, bro.
I can beat you in being more humble.
Yeah. You want to bet?
That's like that Michael Jordan doco. He'll find like that one thing or something stupid, and then he'll just like use that to attack you. Imagine it's like about humbleness too.
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out, bro.
Hey, we're recording, bro.
Appreciate you here, Prince.
Alright, we're back. This is positions.
We just want to get Jicko's good side.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah, because we want all our guests to look boggy
Yeah, man.
We want you to see all the good sides.
all the time.
All the time.
Ah,
Bro, the amount of times I've said all the time in the sentence, and I just think so often, bro. At least once a day, I'll say all the time in the sentence. That's my shop. Or every time someone says all the time to me, Barbershop.
True representing his own business.
oh yeah. So yeah, do you ever plan to actually keep it like as one location, or are you thinking of maybe opening another one somewhere else?
Yeah, bro. Like people always ask me this, because they think that all the time should have like heaps of franchises and stuff. But like I like to keep it small. Hey, like so originally I just wanted to have one, but I think I'd probably just go max 2. And like
Open one in the city, bro.
no, sees, bro.
I need to get a haircut in between my breaks. You know?
Nah, bro. Receives rent in the city, bro. That'd be crazy out there.
Or do you take what's that thing called, the traveling barber?
Like the home bars. Nah.
Barbers.
Maybe in the future, but like right now, nah. But yeah, wouldn't mind having a second location in the future. Because I didn't really want to at first, because I like to just keep it small and like simple, less stress type of thing. But yeah, I got like this inspiration from like one of my favorite barbershops, which is in Canada, and then like they opened up a second location, and like their first location was like a really like 50s barbershop. There was like picture frames like everywhere. It was like really small, tight, like really traditional. They all wore like that tunic. I don't know what do you call it. It was like the one that make you look like a dentist, but like they were barbers.
Oh
Yeah, like it has the buttons on the side.
Ah, yeah.
But then they opened another shop which was like, it looked like it was from the same time era, but it was like a different style from that era. So the first shop had like hella picture frames from top to bottom, like, but the second one was just like one colored like backdrop in their shop, and it was just like real mellow. Like one looked like it was from like, I don't know, like the picture frame-ish one, but the second one looked like it was from like some sort of like Italian mafia-ish.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
Like it was like real mellow. Like I'll show you guys photos later of it. It looks sick. So I'd probably try to do the same one here. Like this shop is like the one with like that has a lot of character, but the other one will still have character as well. But like it'll be somewhat different, but look like it's the same theme. If you get me, like it'll still cater to the Western people like us. Like basketball, hip hop, shoes.
it definitely it gives like a homey vibe.
Yeah, right.
Like,
I'd always keep that homey vibe, but you know.
Yeah, that's the thing with like having just one shop. It's like more personal. It's just like,
yeah.
it's like this is the go-to, you know.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
So
that's what I like.
I wouldn't open up that second shop without a lot of like thought and like
Yeah, of course.
preparation for it.
Yeah.
Would you have like an ideal kind of spot though for like the second one?
That
Say like dream, like just like.
I'll keep that a secret.
Oh,
Wherever the
Oh,
second,
yes.
wherever the
Okay.
location, the second location is, like I have a place in mind, but like that's too far in the future to actually like. Nah, nah, no way, bro.
CBD.
That's all the time with
Bro, yeah, like right now it's like $30 a cut. There will be 30 pesos. But yeah, nah. Second location, I have a place in mind, but yeah, it's too far to say because I don't even know when I would even think about having a second shop.
Maybe like open one in like Parramatta area, and then so what you can do is, you know how you're saying that your inspiration was Legend Barbershop?
Yeah,
and-
Legends in LA.
And they cut NBA players. You can cut NBL players. Start small, we get bigger. We get bigger from there. And we look at all the Aussie basketball players.
And then we'll go
coming to the-
PBA players,
Yeah,
bro,
we
and
got-
our Manila branch, bro.
We go big from there. You know?
Oh, yeah, he could have cut Lamella balls.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, could've
open
done
up on Illawarra.
Oh,
That'd be crazy, but you know, imagine that.
that guy's gone already, isn't he?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
gone.
he's gonna get drafted this year.
Oh yeah, bro.
I wanted to go clubbing with you, LaMelo, but didn't happen.
I remember when he came here, I was just thinking in my head, bro, $100, someone's gonna bump into him at Cliff Dive or something. But nah, I don't think he ever went.
I
Yeah.
think he's still underage, isn't he?
No, he's 18. He's 18.
Oh no, here.
I think he hit 18 like a few months after he got here, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
I might be wrong.
Yeah. Anyway,
No,
it would have been.
He came. What month did he come? What month did he come?
I have no idea.
And his birthday's in August. I know that because
Anyways,
we.
this is but
Big fan.
I'll stop it. Anyway, yeah, like he would have been 18 by that time, but he's now like, what's it called? He's co-owner or something.
No, he tried to be.
Oh yeah, he
He
tried to
did-
try to buy the Hawks.
You do it? No.
Nah, but you know what he did do? He donated a lot of money to the bushfire appeal.
Oh, I think I saw that. Yeah, no, good
the
on him.
government
That's my
kept it,
boy.
but-
That's my boy Lamelo. Skirt.
Who do you reckon Lamelo Ball first pick?
I haven't kept up to date too much on like the college players, but
I mean, it's a bit hard
I
now as
reckon
well.
like I've heard that he would be though, just because like he wasn't like the most flashy in the NBL, but it showed like his ability as a player, like as a point guard. Apparently he played really maturely compared to the rest of like, you know how like Baller's Life is all about the highlights, Baller's Life, like all those ones. But like with him, he like apparently he played smart. That's what the team wants, anyways.
Yeah. All right.
Should have won the jersey.
Nah.
Might as well now.
You should have worn the jersey, man. That would have been sick. Like LaMelo Ball, that's where you get your haircut right here.
Oh,
Adam West.
Should have told him to, man, while he was here.
Yeah, man. Should have.
Actually, is there like a haircut that you're kind of like, probably like the most challenging, or probably the tight head type? Maybe, I don't know.
No, not so much hairstyle. Like, well, anything that I haven't done before would be challenging. But after like a few times doing that cut and like a few YouTube videos, like it gets comfortable.
Yeah.
It's probably hair type. Say, hair types would be
I
like
would have thought so. Yeah.
yeah, like people with like really like dark thick hair on like lighter skin is probably the type of hair that like that's hardest to do fades on, because every small detail of it is like shown. Unlike cutting like dark hair on like dark skin, you don't really see the fade, or like light hair on light skin, you don't really see the fade. You get me? Because the contrast isn't there. So whatever contrast is, and like with thick hair, like it's harder for the clippers to go through it as well. So like you really just gotta dig in and be like detailed. Yeah, I got some clients with like really hard hair to cut, but yeah, it's all good.
Which celebrity do you really wish you could cut their hair?
Like in history, apparently, like Elvis had like the nicest head of hair ever. Like in terms, yeah, actual. He like apparently his hair was like a big inspiration in terms of like culture back at that time, and that's when during that time was like when really sparked that barber culture.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all the pompadours and all that like classic cuts. That was like Elvis's time. But I reckon one of the nicest hairs was. Have you guys watched the movie Legend, the Tom Hardy movie where he plays twins? If you look at his hair in that movie, that's like my inspiration for my hair. You can probably see it. I try to copy them, but like he's like his hair. He has a different hair type. You know what movie I was like? The gangster one. Yeah, like the gangster old school.
I remember watching that fight scene when in the was it like the milk shop or something like that? Milkshake shop?
I haven't seen this movie in like 4 years, but like it was at the time where I was like for like 3 years into barbering, I saw his hair. I'm like, man, that's goals.
Right, yeah, I know that one. It's a good movie.
That's where I got my inspo from. Yeah.
I'm still not used to it with your short.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the long hair was.
You had it for, how long did you grow it for?
I grew it for 3 years, but I trimmed it every now and then because I didn't like it too long.
Did you donate it?
Oh nah, I just chucked it in the bin.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, it wasn't long enough to donate. I think
Really?
like, you need it to be like 30 centimeters, but I trimmed mine like like frequently.
Right.
That's the old time.
Would you grow back your hair again?
Nah.
No?
Nah. Maybe, but like maybe somewhat different style or whatever.
So do you go to your dad for your haircuts?
Nah. I go to one of the boys here. I go to Lobo here.
That'll be mad. You know, you have like your hair, you have your own shop, and then you still get to your dad kind of thing. It's like that's the OG.
Bro.
That's the OG hairstyle.
I could probably train him. I already told him as a joke, like, you want a job, Dad? Like, he already works, but I just asked him, you ever think about being a barber? I can train you. Yeah, I was more serious. Hey.
What do you say?
I was just like, oh no, I'm too old. Like,
No way.
Oh, that'd be mad.
way.
Like,
Yeah.
imagine if he comes in and then all these old heads, after they come from like basketball, socials basketball,
no,
they
more
go,
like from
hey,
their,
play.
after biking, bro.
Yeah, they come from Jasmine Waffles.
Yeah, Saturday morning, bro.
They come from Jasmine Waffles straight here.
I'll tell my dad to come out.
Yeah, I was still thinking that, bro. How many titos are in Rudy Hill?
Right,
That's
heaps.
each
And they're
tito
all-
is a potential client for my dad.
Yeah, bro, and they're all coming from like further west, like Warrington and stuff like that, like Penrith. It's crazy. Like I was looking at him, like, man, I saw you. You're a Wallamite, Dad. What are you doing all the way in Rudy Hill? Yeah, you can get your dad to come here. More clients.
Yeah, I know.
You just tell him to do cuts on Saturdays.
Oh,
That's when
yeah.
they all come in with their
Yeah,
bikes.
that's the best time to bike is Saturdays. You know, M7, Jasmine Waffles, and
Barbershop.
Yeah.
Just come across the
I
station,
do,
you know.
bro.
Oh, good Rudy Hill. And then you've got like Big Chief just over there. Have a
Oh,
feed
bro.
after.
You got Eastern Creek Quarter right
Not
over
a
the
new one, yeah.
All right, that's
Nice,
crazy.
yeah.
Get some Jolly BP.
Heal's the place now, man.
I do, bro.
I should start a drill group.
What?
What does that have to do with being convenient, man? Rudy Hill.
You know, we got a rock group here and a barber.
What would your drill group name be? Rudy Drill.
Oh, that was a good one. That's a good one. No one saw that.
Oh my god.
Bro, we should one for Rudy Drill.
2760.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Actually, that'd be pretty cool, hey, if one of them came in here asking for a haircut.
Oh yeah, bro.
That'll increase your clients, you know. So 1-4, come get a cut, get a fresh cut.
Bro.
Bring on the Islanders.
They'll be mad, bro.
I guess I got like one more question for you. It's more so like, I guess what advice would you give to like people who, I know you've like touched already a bit of it already.
Yeah.
But I guess like what would be advice to give to someone who's thinking about like following their own passion and yeah, like how'd you go through the whole challenges and whatnot?
I think first of all, like pray about it heaps, hey, because like you need to make sure it's somewhere where like you're called to be type of thing. Because if you're not like, if you don't feel like you're called to be there, then like there won't be a point like doing it. But also like you won't know until you try. But yeah, firstly, definitely firstly like pray about it, and then like whatever it is, like I like for myself personally, I always like work in like small steps. Like I always have a lot of small goals. Like I wouldn't really I never really called myself to be like a big dreamer, but like I heard this one quote like when I was in high school saying that like the way you spend your day, how you spend your days is how you spend your life. So just like when you think about like at the end of your life, when you think about how did I spend my life, just think about how did I spend my days type of thing. Yeah, and that kind of like just really, because I was like heaps lazy like in high school, but I think that's what like after hearing that quote, that kind of like switched it for me. And then that really just made me not focus on like big goals. Like I hear a lot of like inspirational people talking about like have big goals, have set dates, which is cool. Like, and that works for some people, but I never really followed that for myself personally. It was more so like because at the end of the day, the best you can do is like the most anyone can ask for you is to do your best type of thing, you know? And for me, the way I like to see it was like I did small things daily that helped me to be where I wanted to head to, you know? So for me, like with this shop, it was just like, instead of just thinking like, I'm going to have this shop by this day or this time, it was just like, I worked in like small things daily, like just make sure I did good cuts on that day, you know? And I would like think practically as well. Like, of course it's good to dream big, but there's no point in dreaming big if you're not going to like, if you're not actually going to do something today that's going to lead you to that. And also if you're not even like, you can write it down or you can just think about it, but like to actually know what steps it takes to get to that spot. Because yes, you can have that big goal of where you want to be, but if you don't even know what to do like in the now to help you get there, like, yeah, there's no point in having those big goals. So I just thought, I always thought microly when it came to that stuff. Like today I can like look up one thing about barbering, you know, I can look up this thing, or I can just focus on the haircuts. And even if you spend a day not doing that thing, that's still good. Like, you know, that's still chill. But like just being practical with your goals, setting out goals that you know that you can do on that day or for that week. And like, so yeah, whatever it is, I would say just like, think small. Like, don't like, not that like you can't think big, but of course, like focus on the now type of thing, like what you actually can do, not just keep dreaming about like what you want what you want things to end up being, because there's no point of like thinking about how the ending is going to be if you don't know how to get there, you know. Yeah, and then like whatever it takes to get to that goal that you have, just do it, eh? Like whatever's like stopping you or whatever. That's like hella inspiration. No stuff talk, but like, you know what I mean.
Full-time barber, part-time life goal inspiration.
Yeah. But like as simple as it sounds, like straight up, like
that's just how it is.
Like you just like you have to do it. No one's gonna do it for you, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, and like it's also just good to try things out. Like, you don't know until you try as well.
Yeah. Prince, can you quickly check the camera to see if everyone's in? Because
what do you guys?
My head's just
Where
like.
the thing that says Zoom is like actually cutting people out or not?
Which one?
The part that says Zoom, like where you.
Oh no, because I thought that was the thing.
I think it's
couldn't
alright.
see the white, so I didn't know that was a. Is that a menu or something, like a wording?
Yeah.
Wait,
Bar at the bottom.
I think it's
the
alright.
one that's covering Jicko's shirt.
Jicko. Yeah.
No, I think that's right.
Oh, okay.
Is that a cutoff?
I think that's alright.
Okay, I was just a bit worried. Sorry about that.
No, I think it's alright. Like I won't
Yeah.
show. I won't show.
Okay. No, I was just worried because I thought it was cutting. So
Alright, cool.
that was my bad.
But no, thanks. Like it so shows like, you know, there's the guy's like testament of you know, following your like passions as well, and Obviously it's like it's not easy as well. There's some bumps on the road as well.
Yeah, 100%.
But you can see like there's like a fulfillment in that too, because like knowing that you're being called to do it as well. And I noticed like faith has played a pretty big part as well in it.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. Do you guys have anything?
That's just like this right here is like a great example of anyone from the West that has a dream.
Yeah.
Just this is the example of like,
Yeah, you're the living proof.
yeah,
Ah,
you could be like
blessed, bro.
one of the pioneers of this generation to show that we like migrant parents who sacrificed all the all their like the family and all that type of stuff to move here, and then just to take the opportunity and really grow from that. Like it's just everyone should just take that as inspiration, and so you yourself are an inspiration.
Ah, thank you.
Yeah. So
Blessed, bro.
full-time inspiration.
Full time. I'm on full time.
Yeah.
Got that wrong. It's full time, not part time.
Yeah.
No.
That was good.
No, Jicko, thanks for your time, man. Like it was really good
good,
to have
bro.
you on. But yeah, so
What's your socials?
You can follow me. Oh man, I got like 20 Instagrams. Eh?
just
I
list it all then.
got the real Jicko. I got Barber Jicko. I have what's it called? Jicko wants to be heaps fit. I got Jicko eats the world. I have allthetime.bs. I have the real doggo Lexi.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
Lexi.
Oh, that's your dog, eh?
Yeah, that's my dog's Insta.
Cute dog.
Yeah, bro, that's my socials.
But yeah, like if you ever think about getting a cut from this guy, it's Rudy
hit us
Hill. We'll have like more information down there,
Yeah.
and
Link in the description below.
yeah, link in description below. But yeah, I guess we'll close sign off.
Oh wait, are we doing it now or don't we like usually say some stuff?
Yeah, you follow us on Spotify.
Yeah,
bro.
do
Ah.
follow us.
You can listen to us on all
That's
these
a
other
secret, right?
platforms. You can follow us on those socials as well to keep up to date. And
Take it away. All right,
Take it
let me
away.
put the volume up because my buttons isn't working anymore. So subscribe if you're new. Join the crew. You already know what to do.
see yous.
Peace.